Guys, what's going on? It's Valerie here. If you are new, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. So today I'm going to react to a video about Kendrick and Drake. We all know that Kendrick and Drake's story is a never-ending story. For this video is on Pearl Fountain. Let's get straight into it, guys.
There to pass the torch to Kendrick. And 13 years later, Kendrick brought it full circle and brought out every West Coast legend to dance on Drake's grave and cement him as the king of the coast, even getting Dr. Dre to kick off his first of many performances of Not Like Us. This line just didn't really age so well. The point of this was to show how much culture and heritage Kendrick comes from, and the legacy that he's continuing. And nothing proves that he's the king of the West Coast more than his ability to bring every West Coast artist, from Tyler to Steve Lacy to YG to Roddy Ricch to all the original members of Black Hippie, to a single show at the Forum, including West Coast basketball stars like LeBron, Russ, DeMar DeRozan. And DeMar was on Toronto's Raptors, Drake's hometown, and came home to Cali, as Kendrick said. Like us. It's to show
up there.
King of the West Coast means a lot more in hip-hop and in hip-hop culture than Drake being the god of the six. And it was a show that was really a history lesson about LA from the very beginning, a way to unite the city, to heal it from the tragedies of losing Kobe, Nipsey, and many others.
We done lost a lot of homies to this music. Wow. Street shit. Unity from east side of motherfucking LA, Crips, Clubs, Power Rules, this shit is special.
No, I like the fact that we are all like those around him are blacks.
Like few samples before Tommy the Clown's performance.
This story looks like the city of Los Angeles is taking a different approach to gangs. On summer scene.
Samples that talk about his influence in LA through dance. Responsible for inventing crumping, he had a huge impact on lowering crime and violence, inspiration and hope for the youth. Like he said, it was about healing and bringing everyone together a lot more than it was about any back and forth disses. But Drake happened to be the common enemy that let that unity happen, letting Kendrick basically film a whole music video for the song, right on stage, full of the legends who performed and popped up to the show. Like if he uses this for the music video after this, I would not be surprised. Turning the Drake beef into such a special moment for the coast was a great way to put a bow on the whole feud and turn it into something positive. But tonight was still a show full of subtle and direct disses towards Drake's attempts at colonizing West Coast and American rap culture. First off, he did the show on Juneteenth, after calling out Drake for rapping about Kendrick trying to free the slaves through his music. This photo of everyone on stage was put under a black and white filter and projected, and Kendrick made a point of stopping to
Wait a minute. Is it about slave? Is it about like
the picture, making me think in a way he's calling back to the Butterfly album cover, which had this dead white guy at the bottom, kind of saying that this is Drake and this is the West Coast right now. During his performance, he called out Drake for using AI Snoop and Pac on tailor-made freestyle, saying,
"Oh, so y'all ain't gonna let nobody disrespect the West Coast, huh? Oh, y'all ain't gonna let nobody mock and imitate our legends, huh?"
He also changed the line in Euphoria to say, referencing the Pac ring that he showed off in the Family Matters music video. He played all the disses except for Meet the Grams, which was sad because I wanted to see
is that LeBron?
to Hey LeBron, Keep the Family Away, and the second half of 616 in LA, which was sad because I wanted to see how Ack would react to I could see the vibes on Ack, even he looking compromised. Kendrick also used the set list to rework songs from Damn, specifically DNA and Element as Drake disses, playing them right after opening with Euphoria and emphasizing the parts that could be directed at Drake. But the disses came way before Kendrick even came on. Right before Mustard's set, we got James Brown's song, The Payback. The song Kendrick samples on Coon, which he performed later in the night, notably sampling the line, which Kendrick follows with one of his first Drake disses ever.
What the fuck?
Ghost Writer?
Then we got the intro to Mustard's
What the hell?
They're trying to replicate the same.
directly referencing Drake, something Mustard backed up in his set by playing Juvenile's 1998 classic Back That Ass Up, which Drake sampled on his song Practice.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm a big time a nigga, yeah.
The intro to Mustard's set also included the first reference to the beef.
The real takeaway from the Drake and Kendrick beef is that it's time for a DJ Mustard renaissance.
Sampling this TikTok, where this girl said what needed to happen after the beef was a renaissance of DJ Mustard. In other words, a renaissance of West Coast sound, West Coast hits.
When every song on the radio was on a Mustard beat, we were a proper country. It was happier times, the closest we have ever been to true unity.
She made a pretty good analysis there, because I feel like this show is going to be the reason that West Coast hits are going to be back on the radio for years to come, with Not Like Us hitting 2 million tonight. During Mustard's set, he brought out YG, even though Drake name dropped him as being one of his
Wait a minute. So it's rapping. It's hip hop all about being fun because it seems like people in the hip hop industry, I mean the rap industry, beef more than anyone else. If I'm wrong, you don't see this a lot in R&B and the rest compared to hip hop. And why does it feel for me like hip hop is like the hip hop industry is a dangerous place to be? Looking at the fact that like those in the hip hop and like those who rap are easily murdered, killed, and all that. Is it? It's like it's so shady. Like, bro.
Drake was listing off The Game, Chris Brown, YG as his connects in LA that would keep him safe. And YG coming out in the show and then coming back out for Not Like Us shows that if that was ever true, it's just not anymore. I think it's also interesting that he brought Tyler out. When, if you remember, Tyler brought Drake out in an LA festival, and Drake got booed for having a set. The show was also partly produced by Dave Free, showing that despite the rumors that Drake tried to spread in Family Matters, Kendrick still stands by his
Yeah.
And let's be honest, if Drake tried to do a show like this in the Six, he'd have to bring out Toronto All-Stars like Smiley, Sheen from Jimmy Neutron, the dude from
You
Walkman.
know what? I always forget that Drake is from Toronto. Like all this while, it never crossed my mind that he's not part of like the whole I mean US people. Wow.
You could bring out Nav and The Weeknd if he wasn't also beefing with him. I really want to see him try and sell tickets to some shit like that. Let me know what I missed down below, and as always, subscribe for quick, straightforward analysis of music, videos, and concerts.
Interesting. Well, okay. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this. But tell me what you think about this whole hip hop industry. How do you see it? Why is it so rowdy? It's kind of risky to be in the hip hop industry. It's like if you are cold, so down, you can't be in the hip hop industry because it seems to me like they're like the most, I mean, talkative, controversial people in the industry compared to others. Anyway, thank you so much for sticking with me. Bye. See you in the next video.